Hi guys, it's me, just Linderson again, and for this video, it's dedicated to the month of Halloween, October 2024, I decided to watch the movie Godzilla vs. King Kong. I wish though that I was watching the more modern take on the classic movie monsters, but no, I had to be stubborn. I had to watch the original movie from 1962. And let me tell you something. I think that the best phrase to describe this movie is from the AVGN, the Angry Video Nerd. Sweet mother of merciful shit. What the hell did I watch? And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's just it. It's a surprisingly long movie, clocking at about an hour and a half, longer than the Scooby-Doo and the Witch of the Ghost movie, and longer than many of the other classic Godzilla movies that I've watched. Now, I know that with King Kong, for example, he's been around for a lot longer than the Big G himself, the big god, whereas he fought a king. And yeah, I think that the people who made the movie Toho purposely went out of their way to make King Kong look as horrible as ever. In fact, I think that he looks more worse than, say, Maniac, Godzilla Jr. Because at least you can make the argument that with the son of Godzilla, he's still a Godzilla monster. So it's like a hodgepodge of like a T-Rex with the mixed in with the Stegosaurus combined with a piece of dog shit and a turtle. But with Godzilla, with King Kong, he's pretty much a big gorilla. So you can't mess it up, especially when you got all the models and all the other common movies beforehand. Hell, the stop motion King Kong from the very first movie in 33 looked a hell of a lot better than this piece of crap with fur. It looks like a piece of dog shit that's been mixed with a hairball. It doesn't look ugly. It looks ugly. That being said, the Big G himself, Godzilla, doesn't look too pretty either. It looks horrible. It looks even worse than the 98 version of Godzilla, which we don't want to speak about now, do we? But funny enough, remember how in the first Godzilla movie that I talked about, well, I mentioned the toy that I had like about maybe 2 feet tall, more or less, and it was like a little toy. It looked like it was modeled after this version of Godzilla. So that's probably one of the only good things about this movie. The toys that spawned. Anyway, this movie is pretty much what Toei was doing with themselves pretty much. The reason why it sucked was probably because they probably applied they probably ran out of ideas for what they could do with Godzilla new stuff, you know. So he's like, when we have him fight an American monster, you know, Japanese versus American monsters, and boy, they went out of their way to make Kong look like shit. My total of Donkey Kong looks a lot more better than this guy does. Picture this guy with a very bad hair day. So we get over to some discovery by some guy, a doctor, a scientist of science, and he decides to share this thing with the world that's very nutritious berries that look like that little big cherries, pretty much. And it said these things are supposed to, revitalize you, and they only found on a certain island, which will remind me of the rainforest again. You know, that there's like miracle cures down in the tropical rainforest, but there's only that's the only spot you can find them in. They might be a cure for cancer, might be a cure for Alzheimer's, diabetes, you know, whatever else you can think of. Meatloaf poisoning for all I know. So the scientists want to go there and get more, but the natives are very stingy with them. So they bring their force multipliers down there, and complete with their African safari outfit, you know, with the big pit helmet. So okay, so we've seen this before, you know, with the Skull Island, and you know, the natives are offering the berry juice to King Kong for like appeasement and all that. You know, take this or you destroy our village, that type of deal. But then we get a little monster fight between him and a giant red octopus that's wants the berry juice for himself, and who's terrorizing the village below. Okay, that's fair enough, but my question is, number one, aren't octopi supposed to be able to camouflage themselves to be, you know, to be able to hide anywhere on land if they are on land? Number two, wouldn't it be impeded by going land terrain? Number three, are they usually afraid of going land because of it not being in the natural environment? And number four, why would an octopus have a taste for land food anyway? You know, land berries. Again, the same what if they were like crab or some kind of fish or something, but land berries, I don't think so. Because anyway, it terrorizes the group, and then King Kong comes over and beats the living shit out of it, and it goes back into the sea. It's all defeated and bruised, and the brain is deflated on it. So that's such a bad twist, because us Italians, we could make it into a nice sauce and eat it. By the way, I would like to share any type of recipe you might have for it on the comment section below. So anyway, which, by the way, I will put the link to this in the description of the video. So, anyway, the they'll have to rescue this village and stuff from Kong's wrath. So, he ends up getting knocked out, and by the berry taking him to sleep, wherever. So, the villagers do a little dance, a happy dance, as the Americans can take them away on a low raft. Yeah, that's fine. Or I should say the Japanese take them away on a low raft. But, here's one thing I noticed. Japanese people are not that dark-skinned. They might be a little tan, but they're not black. So, I'm thinking that they probably want blackface. Which is weird because I thought that the native girl in the Son of Godzilla was the most offensive form of blackface, or tan face, brown face I can think of. But that takes a cake because all the people on the island are really dark skinned, so I'm assuming that they either hired Filipino actors or they did brown face themselves, which if it's latter, shame on you. But if it's the former, well, that's good for them, I guess. So anyway, they want to take Kong to fight Godzilla because Godzilla is an evil monster, and they want to make sure to keep a monster who's less evil, like that they can control slash isn't gonna destroy it much more than he has to kill the bad guy, which Godzilla is the bad guy. So yeah, a lot of talking and uninteresting stuff from the humans. The rest of the movie, like commenting on the fight, making small talk, bullshit stuff. So then, they have, the first little encounter by Godzilla and, Kong, by which Godzilla uses a trademark tongue breath to keep Kong at a distance. And even the guy said, it's like hitting him with a flamethrower. A melee fighter versus a flamethrower. Yeah, and also I should point out that back with needs again, they used more primitive English. So that would mean they used primitive Japanese too. Simple Japanese. So that's kind of like Mr. Popo in Dragon Ball Z. The original, anyway. So, anyway, they did that. And, then they, since Godzilla was won against Kong in the first round, he's like, yeah, who's the man now? Bring it on, bitch. Come on, bring it on. So, I'm like, they really should put like kind of like a wrestling track on it, like ooh, he gave him the headlock, he gave him the noogie of death, he grabbed him by the tail, that kind of thing, like stupid thing. So then they do more about bullshit in which they destroy their own areas of the city and town and stuff. But wait, This is the problem with the way people say the word Hokkaido, meaning the most northernmost island in Japan. I always was taught to pronounce it Hokkaido, or Hokkaido, but they pronounce it like Hokkaido, something like that. So you could easily check that up to like regional differences, regional speak differences, and different dialects of Japanese. Whereas American stuff, whenever we learn it in college classes, we will learn one basic Japanese way of speaking. I'm sure people from Hokkaido speak differently from Tokyo, from Sendai, from Osaka, for example. So anyway, they have the fight, and then more people shit about stuff, maybe by using the bomb, the time bomb, and all that. And it's funny because during the whole movie, they show what people trying to attack Godzilla using tanks and military weapons and military planes and stuff. They look like the toys going up against like a big blowtorch, for example, because no human weapons or vehicles stand a chance against the big G himself. So anyway, the next big fight, I'm assuming they go on to Mount Fuji, because that's like a big volcano that they fight on. And the thing is that Kong, being a gorilla, has like a huge, massive brain. And they showed a sculpting of a mountain gorilla, and they showed that his brain is like, that the real Kong's brain is like 10 times as big as what they have in their hand. Although I believe that could be a wrong statement, because Kong is like 70 feet tall, so the thinking gorilla is a little bigger than they make it out to be. Whereas Godzilla, even though he's the size of a 10-story building, he's still got a brain the size of a peanut. And I'm like, that doesn't add up right, you know. That might be good for like for a small creature, like a normal T-Rex or so, but I would think that it would increase in size proportional to the size of the body. Don't let Godzilla get you that his brain's small, because I know what happens when you insult the tough brain. Particularly the Abagada. So anyway, they showed this, and then they said that because Godzilla is more of a primitive beast, whereas Kong is more of a thinking man's predator. And they even take bets as to who win the fight. Heads or tails. And I think they might bet money on it. But anyway, they show up in the next round, round 2 fight. And they show what's the name? They show Kong, they show Godzilla beating them up with his tail. And Kong throwing rocks at him. And then in a very stupid manner, Godzilla uses his tail like a baseball bat and launches the rock back at Kong. Now this is funny in 2 ways. Number 1, it's funny because you don't expect to see that. Number 2, probably reference to baseball's immense popularity in Japan. So anyway, they show that Godzilla ends up letting up his back plates to warm up for an atomic blast attack, and is successful in getting another hit on Kong. It looks more or less like a like it's a frosting attack, like cobwebs. But then they show that Kong gets knocked out, and then they show Godzilla saying, "Yeah, I am the champion." So right before he ends up not going for good, they show Kong launching another attack at him, and then Godzilla ends up shooting down the mountain, and he hits hard on a big rock. So then you think that it's over. You see Godzilla rolling a bunch of rocks onto him, crushing him, and making a makeshift tomb for him and all that. So you think it's gonna be bad for the American ape. And it looks terrible for him. But then you see him you see in the background a lightning storm. And the lightning storm is supposed to amp him up more, use the Kong more. I think they were confusing him with this guy. And now also another thing too is that this amplification thing that like a well-known fact. Because I don't remember it being mentioned in any Kong movie or any type of literature about the beast, or any I didn't hear it mentioned in the movie once. So I guess they come up with it for the top of their ass. Which wouldn't surprise me at all in this movie. So anyway, Kong gets rejuvenated again, and he's back up and he's back fighting with Godzilla, because he's the lesser to evil, I guess. So, I could just imagine playing that American theme for when Popeye ends up eating his medicine, punching real fast at Godzilla, because he ends up beat the crap out of him, even though he's got like a lightning hand. His hand can generate lightning now for some reason, like Zeus or like Raiden from Mortal Kombat. So you'll see Kong warming up another breath attack. Now Kong knows about this, and he actually takes a big ass tree and shoves it right down his big throat, make him choke on it, and it makes the atomic breath attack backfire on him. That wooden tree would just burn up into ash in its mouth, but whatever. And maybe if they put like a column in there where Kong did a thing where he crushed a building by just sitting on it, and then before he just before he was delivered to Kong, before he was delivered to Godzilla, of course, they had him climb up a big building, and then he crushed it when he was knocked out with like tranquilizers and stuff like that. So also, another thing too is that while delivering Kong, they delivered him using big set of balloons all of the movie up. So you'll see this guy like floating around like in up. You think there'd be a better way to transform than just a flock of balloons. You could just imagine the theme song for Pokemon for where they go surfing while that happens. So that's how he delivered the second round with Godzilla. So when he does get rejuvenated and he knocks him out with the big tree and stuff, they end up rolling down the mountain, and then I'm sitting there like, okay, where's that big pagoda that everyone keeps talking about? Here we destroyed. Oh, there it is, right there. And at first they missed it. Like, oh shit, a little bit to the left, please. You know, I'm rooting for this pagoda to go out the window to be destroyed. And sure enough, I got my big glee moment when it gets crushed. It looks somewhat like Lego pieces as it gets pummeled. But you know, little boys like big destruction. So anyway, they show Kong actually beating a crap out of Godzilla. You know, the Americans beat the Japanese monster. So anyway, that was Godzilla vs. Kong, and then you see him swimming all back home to Skull Island. You know, the Americans made the mess by introducing it, bomb into the world. Their monster cleaned up Godzilla mess until it gets resurrected again in some other movie. So yeah, this movie definitely deserves this poop emoji of death, because the movie is awful. They went out of the way to make Godzilla look like crap. Make King Kong look even worse like crap. But it did make him actually win in the end. Which I wish that James Rolfe had seen this one, because he was always teasing that there was one of the, the Japanese, the Godzilla one, but there was always like the rumor of a leak of a American ending with the American World One. So I wish he was here. I think I might give this to him or something or other. Anyway, I enjoyed this movie a little bit. It's not all crap. The fight scenes are good. The music is good. But there is one thing that I really want to know why they got rid of it. What happened with it. Godzilla's roar is iconic at this point. There is no denying that it's iconic. Nobody can ever deny that. It's like, and then you hear at the end. But in the first half of the movie, they got rid of that last part in the movie. I don't know why they got rid of it. Maybe it was a recording issue, or maybe the sound didn't work out good. But then in the later part of the movie, they have it there. But I think that the reason, let me see. I don't have a reason for that, but I think that it's pretty stupid, because getting rid of half the roar like that, it's like saying that it's like having like a T-Rex that has Trump hands, or having Wolverine without claws, or Quagmire without that big giant chin of his. Something just better. Sometimes you can't imagine something else without being 100% complete. And that's what it is. But other than that, it went pretty good. I didn't even know that King Kong had a roar. And the roar sounds like weird. I never heard before in other things too. I don't think where it was again, picture it in my mind, but I can't think of where that such effect was from. Anyway, I thank you for watching the review of King Kong Godzilla vs. King Kong in 1962. I enjoy it. It was good to a point, but for the most part it was crappy. All the blackface and race references. It was average. And I didn't like it as much as I thought I would. But I didn't hate it as much as I thought I would either. I'm just glad that they gave the two, the fight between the two iconic monsters it's due in a much later remake, which is way overdue. So yeah, for this month in this Halloween month, October in 2024, I decided to talk about the King of the Monsters versus the King of American cinema. Godzilla, the God, versus King Kong, the King. And yet, it was kind of flat a little bit for me at least. Anyway, if you guys like what you see here and you want to see more of my videos, you know, like, comment, share, and on my videos, or you can subscribe to my channel. Also, if you want to give me any future ideas for future content on my channel, you can always contact me or call me or text me at 631-707-3707. And if you want, you can reach me on Twitter or X if you prefer at PMelsonPro. Also, you can reach me on my email address at jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So, I salute all you fans of Godzilla and King Kong, all you lizard and monkey or ape aficionados out there, and peace out, my little goblins, for this Halloween-inspired monster video. Aloha, all you girls and guys in Interland. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.